This is Seth David from the world-famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, bringing to you another special screencast. This time we're talking about how to enter payroll into QuickBooks, the summary version. Knowledge is power. Make an impact by learning more. Call me right now at 866-945-8070 for information about private trainings. We record the live session with you so you can review it as often as you like afterwards. Okay, so we're going to take a look at how to enter payroll in the summary form. We've got a video using the exact same payroll information on how to enter it in detail, and this is going to be the one where we show you how to enter it in summary form. At the end of this video, you'll have a link to click on if you want, where you can go watch how to enter the exact same payroll in detailed format, which means very simply entering each individual paycheck, but also understanding how to account for that in terms of the fact that it doesn't come out of your bank account in individual checks. In the summary form, it's a little easier because we're going to enter payroll exactly the way it comes out of your bank account, and there's no other work to do. So what's that look like in QuickBooks? That's the question. And the classic mistake bookkeepers make is they take this whole net pay and they book it as a lump sum to payroll expense. And then they take these net taxes and they book it as a lump sum to the payroll, the employer tax expense, and that's not correct. The correct way to enter it is to enter in the full gross payroll, which in this example is $3,750, and that's the payroll expense. That's the employer's expense. Then within the taxes, there's the employer's share, which is right here. The employer's share of the taxes, the expense on the books is $530 with 63 cents in this example. And then you have the liabilities. This is what was taken out of the employee's paychecks, which then has to be sent into the government. So we need to book this properly. In summary form even, we still have to book the details. We still have to book the gross pay, the net pay, the liabilities, and the remittance of the withholdings, which includes the remittance of the liabilities and the employer's share of the taxes. So let's see what that looks like in QuickBooks. So I'm going to use the same company file, in fact, where I used and already booked the detailed payroll. So if you choose to download the exercise files, which will be available in my Knowledge Store by the time you're seeing this, you'll be able to look in QuickBooks and see actually both ways of doing it in terms of what that looks like in QuickBooks. You'll have the same QuickBooks file, and you'll also have this template, which you can use to just kind of take the information from a real payroll report and transfer it to the appropriate places here, so that you have a way of getting the information entered very quickly and easily into QuickBooks. So the bottom line is I've got two payments to record when I'm doing it in summary format. I've got to do the net pay and I've got to do the taxes. Forget about the fees. That's a separate payment and it goes to the payroll fees expense. I'm not even going to bother with that. That's so simple. So let's go to QuickBooks and let's write a check. Okay, now initially it's going to come out of our bank account, and let's say we're doing this payroll